Hi. Good morning. So sleepy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is, what is it? My eyes are watering so bad. Um, Wednesday. Wednesday. A lot of people went back to school yesterday in Birmingham. Um, I hope everybody had a good first day. I think they did. The pictures looked great. Um, Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness. So Alabama's in the middle of a heat wave. Heat wave. And not the 70s kind. Heat wave. Not that kind. Like a real heat wave. Yesterday was like 103. Um, Today it's only supposed to be 93, which is good. I mean, 93 is hot, but and you know the problem I'm having is it is so hot outside and they are making it so cold in my office. And don't tell me to wear a sweater because I could put on like the warmest cardigan. It is freezing in my office. I couldn't even feel my fingertips. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I gotta like, I don't know, dress like it's winter. It's awful. It is so hot in Alabama. So hot. Um, so we're dealing with the heat wave. I had a new intern start yesterday. So now I have Kyle, who is my new assistant and is more like he's an assistant slash creative executive. I think the kid's got a lot of potential. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for me too. So I'm excited to introduce you guys to Kyle. I think you will love him. Very different than Taylor, but really easy to love. And then I have two interns, Marshall and Philip. Really smart guys, young men. I shouldn't say guy, yeah, young men. Can do things with the computer I could never do. So there's that. And I'm so grateful for them because I wouldn't be able to get any of this stuff done without them. So work is good. I was supposed to go to Atlanta tomorrow, but now I think I'm not going. And so, which is actually makes my life easier, to be honest. Because driving to Atlanta, I mean, it's fine, but for the day, it's a pain in the ass. Okay. So anyway, I want to tell you a story of two times that my children were listening very intently to me in very different ways and used them very differently, but so that you can understand and be mindful how our children are really, really listening to us. Okay? So one is kind of funny and one is a little bit more serious. Oh, Carrie Watson, people just like to push angry faces in the morning because they're crab asses. I go back and look at the people who pushed angry faces and then I block them. Because I don't have any patience for that negativity so early in the damn morning. So anyway, yesterday, Charlie got in trouble. She did something she was not supposed to do. That she was playing tag with her friends and she got mad at the fact that like one girl, I don't, who even knows with Charlie, one girl, maybe she didn't like the fact that she was tagged or tagged the girl and the girl didn't stop running, whatever it was. Charlie grabbed the girl and like slammed her on the ground. Now, Charlie is not allowed to do that. She knows she's not allowed to do that. So somebody came and told me, Miss Jamie, Charlie slammed so-and-so on the ground. So of course I was like, Charlie. So I went over and talked to Charlie about, keeping our hands to ourselves and all of those things that you tell your children, right? And here's where it gets interesting. Charlie's like, yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. Apologizes to the little girl, I'm sorry. And then walks up to the girl who told me. And you know what this little stink said to her? That wasn't your story to tell. That's not how that coffee talk phrase is meant to be used. Okay? No. So now then I got to call Charlie back over. Charlie. It's like a Red Rover game with my kid that never ended. Charlie, come over here. So she walks over to me and I say, whoa. Listen to me. I know you hear me say that's not your story. That's not your story to tell. That is not the way that's used. Okay? You're basically telling people not to tattle on you in a way that's a very like coffee talk kind of way. No, that's not how we're doing this. You don't listen to mommy's coffee talk and apply what I say to children. It's not. So I had to go through the whole thing. And I know it's cute and you do laugh inside because of course you do. They're 8 and it's funny and they're little people yelling big things. It's funny, but it's not really funny. And, with Charlie, I have to be careful because Charlie is a lot like me. A lot. She knows she's strong and she has no problem throwing her weight around, her muscles around. I said to her, Charlie, you can't throw someone to the ground. You are stronger. You have bigger muscles. And she was like, that's why sometimes I don't like being strong. No, just keep your hands to yourself. You don't have to diminish yourself. You don't have to be less strong. You have to keep your hands to yourself. But Charlie learned very quickly that she's physically stronger than other people. So no need to use my brain when I can use my muscles. This is what I used to do. And it cost me 10 years of my life. It cost me 10 years of my life. And Charlie's starting a lot earlier than I did. I didn't start until I was 13. Hi.
In 2 weeks, like this week.
I'm doing coffee talk. So is it something you need to ask me right this second? Because you didn't even say excuse me. That's what I thought. And now I would like to tell you something about Max. And I want you to hear me out. This isn't about what you would choose in your home. This is about a reminder that they are looking to us, they are listening to us for guidance on how to be, how to live, how to choose in this world. Okay? So again, I'm not telling you what to choose in your house. I'm just showing you an example of how they are looking to us to make choices, how to treat people, so you can do whatever you want in your house. Please know that. I am not telling you how to parent. I'm just sharing an example with you because I didn't realize how significantly the kids pay attention to what you say. So, Max was talking to me about pretty girls at his school. And he said to me, this girl is pretty. This girl is pretty. This girl is pretty. And then he said, and so is pretty. And then he went. So I said, okay. well, who is so-and-so? And he said, she's new at our school. She's new. And I said, okay, what else can you tell me about her? And guys, whatever it is with the angry faces, just log off. If it's not for you, just literally log off and save me the time from having to go back and block you, please. So anyway, he, so I said, what are you telling, what? Like, he was like, she's new. So I'm like, okay. And you like her? He was like, she's so pretty. I was like, okay. Now he's in 5th grade. He can't have a girlfriend. He can't do anything. All he's allowed to do is tell me he thinks someone is pretty. So I don't understand why he keeps going like this, waiting for me to say something. So anyway, I finally say to him, is there something else I should know? Because you keep going like this. And he goes, she has brown skin. I said, okay. He said, I think she's Mexican. I said, great, she's bilingual and I love her name. She sounds beautiful. And he was like, okay. I was like, okay. And he was like, okay. I was like, okay. And it was like this moment of my son wanting me to tell him that it's okay that he sees there are differences between people. And it is okay that he still thinks she's pretty. In that moment, I could have, if I was a different type, I could have said things to him that would have dissuaded him or shamed him or set boundaries that I would not allow or whatever. But in 5th grade, when we're not talking about dating anyway, I have no interest in having my son see difference in people and start to, at 10 years old, compartmentalize who's okay and who's not okay. Like, I personally don't have an issue with, I mean, obviously, Michael's like the only white person I ever dated. But, so I don't have an issue with that. But even if I did, let's just say I did, for shits and giggles. That's a conversation that I would have with my children once their formidable years of as they're learning how to treat people were over. You're 15, you're 16, you're 17, and I can say to you, listen, these are things your father and I are not comfortable with. Again, I wouldn't say that about this, but let's say I would. At 10 years old, that is too young to fill their head with what is acceptable and what isn't, because they start to view people through color, through size, through class, through race, through nationality. And I just didn't realize how significantly they are listening to us. They are looking at us for answers. Like, exactly, Jamie, I have no idea. How did my 10-year-old son even think that he would need an okay from me? Did someone at school say something to him? Did he overhear something? Did someone outside in the neighborhood say something? It didn't come from this house. But the fact is, he thought it, and he paused, and he wanted my buy-in. He wanted me to say, okay, she sounds beautiful. I love it. We're bilingual. She's Mexican. Amazing. She speaks Spanish. Great. Fantastico. I love it. So anyway, I had these 2 instances with my children yesterday, and I just thought to myself, wow, like, you work all day, you come home, sometimes you feel overwhelmed, you're unloading the dishwasher, yesterday I ironed all the uniform shirts, you're making lunches, I went to Whole Foods yesterday, I cooked, I made tomato mozzarella and avocado salad, which was so good, by the way. And, you do all of these things and you think that parenting is the things you're doing. Washing the dishes, ironing the clothes, making the lunches. And that's a small part of it. But the real part of parenting are those moments where you're like, holy shit, my job is not done. It's not even close to done. You have to be on your mind all the time. All the time. And yes, I agree with you. No matter what political side you sit on, race and color and nationality and class is definitely more on the news and on the TVs and on the radio than it ever has been. And there is no way to protect your children from all of that. So, anyway, just be mindful that your children are listening. They are watching. They are waiting to see how you treat people, how you react, what is in your heart. Because if I would have said to Charlie yesterday, good, throw her ass on the ground. Who does she think she is? Charlie be tossing people all day. I am going to have to really stay on Charlie. Seriously, real talk. Whew, I'm already tired. Anyway, I love you guys very much. Very much. You want to talk to me?
Excuse me.
Yes, my love. I'm gonna wrap up coffee talk right now anyway.
I want to read
Oh.
War and
She wants to
Peace.
read this at school, and I said it's not a third grade book.
That's okay. Are you parenting her? Are you going by a rule that's written in the rule book, or are you just parenting her? Well, tell me so I know.
Well, she's not gonna have my book just because she wants it.
Did you finish reading it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. She said that she finished reading it a long time ago.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, let
Then
her
why
read it for a
hasn't-
few days. You know she's not Olivia. You're picking Olivia. The title of the book is War and Peace. Pick your battles. It's War and Peace. Literally, the book is telling you, what do you want in your life? What are you calling into your life by this decision? You're calling war into your life. Choose peace. You know your sister has an attention span of a barfly. She's going to start reading the book for a day and a half and bring it home to you and go, I can't read this.
I don't want her to bring it to school. Because she loses everything.
No, I
Why are you chiming in?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Nah! You didn't knock? You don't know what's going on behind that door?
Hello.
Dad, do you think
Charlie,
should be
if you
allowed to
want-
read this?
Anybody in this book could read anything. This isn't Russia. This is a democracy. If you want to read War and Peace and she feels some type of way, I'll buy you your own copy of War and Peace.
But I just want to read it right now because I told Miss Meadows about it, and I don't want to be like Olivia in third grade and advanced reader.
You want to be an advanced reader? Well, War and Peace is definitely advanced for third grade. Perhaps we could choose something in the happy medium.
I already read a book in that happy medium. In second grade, I wore
I will take you to the bookstore and you can buy your own copy of War and Peace and you could take back to school, but she's not. Or here's your other choice. So lock that face up. Your other choice is this. You can read War and Peace in this house where your sister is comfortable with you having her things. So I can either get you your own copy that you can take back and forth to school, or you can borrow your sister's and keep it in the house. What's your choice? What's your choice? What is your choice?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay, great. Skadoots. I never even read War and Peace. Did you?
I got through about half of it.
Was it terrible?
No, it's just takes a lot of time.
Y'all. Oh my gosh. It's too much. Never thought I'd see the day where any children of mine were fighting over a copy of War and Peace. That I could tell you. What you doing, Lovey? You're so cute. Anyway. Solidarity, moms. Solidarity. It is so hard to do what we do every day. So hard. Who would have ever thought we'd be navigating a fight between two sisters over a copy of War and Peace in 3rd grade and 6th grade? Okay. I love you guys so much. I love you. Have a great, great day.